Russell competes often. He's got a good wrestling base. I'm excited to see him compete tonight. We'll see what he can put on the floor. He's aggressive.
Yeah.
A little bit of a slow starter, but he knows how to put it on.
Yeah, you've hurt my ears with wrestling base. Anytime someone says wrestling, my ears perk up. So I'm excited to see it. Of course, in case you didn't hear, this would be the 175-pound division. Obviously, no gi. Coming out to some, sounds like
This
some
is
anime intros.
well, yeah, this is yeah, I guess it is anime. It's but it's like viral on TikTok and Instagram. That little cut up.
His opponent, Marcus Frieson. A little less poppy anime, a little more serious for Marcus Frieson. Which should be an exciting matchup.
Ooh, this is gonna be a good matchup. I've seen both these competitors compete before. It's gonna be dope. Marcus Frieson with the matching Kings kimonos. 2 knee sleeves. Somebody's got some knee sleeves on. I'm going for the legs.
Yeah, man. It's a target.
Empire versus Renzo Gracie.
I like that Miller comes out immediately, tries to establish his frames.
I've rolled with both these guys. They're both tough. Marcus Frieson looks strong. I can see all these striations in his hamstrings. Need me some legs like that. Might have more success on my double legs, you know? Marcus looking to pull guard after we're also in on the guillotine, stepping forward on the mount. Man, a lot of pressure on the neck. It looks like Marcus is all right, but good job on Russell being able to get the position.
Yeah, there's no doubt that's points in the referee's eyes.
For sure, for sure.
Russell almost looking like he's going for a cradle here.
Man, I love a cradle, man. Really bind him up a little bit.
Absolutely. He's keeping that leg trapped.
Russell needs to be mobile on his feet here. I would not have let him stand up, but. You can see the Hydra symbol on the Empire Jiu-Jitsu logo. I run an affiliate school called Underworld Jiu-Jitsu in Conroe, Texas. All no-gi. That's one of the advantages that the Dark Side affiliation has is we train only no-gi.
Yeah.
You know, you can kind of wonder too because some would argue that switching between the styles can make you better, and obviously people at the highest level are showing that. Yeah, it's getting close to the mat.
Yeah. Ooh.
I got my grapes out, guys. Don't break my grapes and fruit over here. But, it can be argued that being able to switch between different styles and have different strategies, overall helps your long-term game. But then obviously some of the best guys in the world, they train specifically no-gi.
Right. Absolutely. It's specialist versus well-rounded kind of thing, right?
Right. I mean, so because they have that argument for high school athletes, right? It's not, you would think that the athlete that doubles down on baseball or football and plays only one sport is the one who does the best. But they found with studies that the athletes that play sports year-round are the ones that end up doing really well because the wear and tear of only doing one ends up being too much for the body. Like if you only play baseball, you destroy your arm before you can become really good, right? And so they want athletes to do the many different types of games. And you see that a lot in striking too, where it's really beneficial to play different types of styles when you're striking, right? So you can have rounds that are only boxing, rounds that are only kickboxing, rounds where there's stand-up and ground fighting. So it's forcing you to change your strategy and have different weapons for the different rounds. And overall, that helps you become a better striker. So It's very interesting to see when pure nogi guys go against guys who do both.
That makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. A lot of science behind the sport.
And it's funny now that jiu-jitsu is really starting to establish itself and become more popular, you are seeing guys take a more scientific approach to the game.
Absolutely.
Guys like Dante Leon, they're known for, being almost like a professional athlete in jiu-jitsu.
Right,
Where their
right.
nutrition's dialed in, their strength and conditioning's dialed in.
For a can opener here.
Ooh.
Less than 2 minutes to go. Just
Russell Miller, when he was in half guard too, there was a lot of pressure using his forehead to just grind into the cheekbones. This is good though too, because it just buys time. Even if he doesn't get it, he's buying time, fighting for something.
Yeah, wearing the neck out for sure. He's got to be careful. Coming forward in the guard like that can really open you up for an attack.
Yeah. I think Benson Henderson and Anthony Pettis, second fight, Pettis spun underneath him into the armbar.
Yeah, I heard Anthony Pettis is making a comeback to the UFC.
Really?
I heard, yeah. That's what the news was saying.
We will look for it.
That's why Russell Miller needs to get his posture here. He doesn't want to be leaning forward like this. But a lot of times when you have a lot of muscle mass, it can be hard for you to be flexible enough to really be a threat.
Right, right.
From the full guard position.
final 60 seconds. Will we get a winner here?
I do wonder.
Frieson needs to put together some type of a submission
Absolutely.
attempt if he's going to want to win this. Russell Miller looking really good in the eyes of the judges right now.
And Frieson trying to, oh, there it is. And he immediately snatches that leg too.
Ooh, I want to see him drop back for it too. Just drop it. Just go for it.
It goes right back to grabbing the back of the head. Very good pressure style game. Just constantly snatching stuff, constantly applying pressure. And
Yeah, it doesn't
again,
seem like he's phased by Marcus Frieson's strength at all.
yeah.
Pressure. We got 1 minute. 30 seconds.
10 seconds left.
I like how calm Russell Miller is, because he knew he had the crossface. He had behind the back of the neck. Look at this, trapping.
2-on-1 on the wrist.
And that's time.
Time.
Great
Great
job.
fight, yeah, by both men. I think the pressure from Miller, the threats with the submissions, especially there at the very end.
Definitely put together a nicer package.
Way of judges' decision, your winner, representing the blue corner, Russell Miller.
Just as we thought, Russell Miller comes in and picks up the W over Marcus Frieson.